Yes, you can. There's life in love that you hold. Rise above and let it glow. Just know that it's never too late to make a change. Crash and burn, I found myself beneath the emptiness. Wanting more, I let it go. Holding on to love. Breaking through, I feel alive. For once in my life, I'ma live by the want to be all I can. Let the rest just crash and burn. Crash and burn. Oh, 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 let it crash and burn. This one for the person who feels alone. This one for the hero who has no home. This one for the one who lived for hope. Changing better days. Pick your head up, keep on fighting, living, loving. Make your mind up. If you want it, take it, fly away, soaring high above the clouds. Hear the voices calling out. Oh, you want love. Crash and burn, I found myself beneath the emptiness. Make your mind up. Wanting more, I let it go. Holding on to love. Breaking through, I feel alive. For once in my life, I'ma live by the want to be all I can. Let the rest just crash and burn. Let the rest just crash and burn.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our cloudlands when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
I've seen things that you wouldn't believe. I was lost until I found that I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down.
Here we go.
I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. That I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. All my hope was fading away. I'm not gonna make it to the end of the day. I was lost until I found that I'm invincible. Nobody.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another American Appalachian E-Sports Racing League. It is week number 6 here at the USA. Last week kind of got delayed due to an issue with one of the admins. Not too sure. I don't want to go into details of what happened, but you know, he's still trying to get it all worked out and everything. But people on the track currently breaking it in, qualifying about to come here pretty soon. But right now we're here at the beautiful USA Speedway. Great track, beautiful track. So we're going to be talking to your top 3 at the end of the night here as well. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Before we head into our heat races, I want to talk about your points right now. Bryson Riddle sitting P1 in points with Jackson right behind him with -9. So Jackson not too far behind. Holden Anderson sitting P3. Chris Thibodeau sitting in that 4th position, and Raymond Bell in that 5th position. So top 5 pretty close. So very, very close racing here going on. But qualifying is about to get underway. We got about 10 seconds left here until we head into our qualifying session. I'll pull up our toggle for our bar for qualifying. Not a lot of people looking for a quick night. 11, 12 people. So 12 people here tonight. So, you know, not going to complain. Small field. Should go pretty quick here tonight at the USA. But qualifying's about to head underway. We're going to hop on board with somebody real quick. They get 3 laps of qualifying because I forgot this is Jackson server. They had an issue with the setups as well, so 3 laps for qualifying. We'll actually go on board with the man Jackson Johnstone. Johnstone out there for qualifying right now. We'll go on board with him. He's gonna take it to the top here in 3 and 4. Green flag waving, first lap in for Jackson. Currently first lap in for Jackson's going to be sitting with a 21.118 right now, fast overall. Brandon sitting second, Metcalf sitting P3 right now, it's only 1:3:06. Donnie Thibodeau jumps up to P5 as well right now. Jackson, second lap coming out of turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be faster. Yes, it is. It's going to be a little bit faster. 21.081 for Jackson Johnstone right now. Johnstone right now down the back stretch, turns 3 and 4 for his last lap. We're watching his qualifying session. He's in the yellow. Is it going to turn purple? It's purple at the end. 21.11. Then Brandon out of nowhere, 20.982 for Brandon. So Brandon jumps up to the top of the charts. Chris Thibodeau, final lap in for him. He's currently sitting 7th right now and jumps up to P5 with a 21.216. See if he can do a little bit better here on his last lap. Coming out of turn number 3 and 4 this time by for Chris Thibodeau. It's going to be a little bit faster, a little bit. No, it's going to be slower, 21.380. Aiden Lewis, last lap for him is going to be with 21.025 right now, coming into 3 and 4 for Aiden Lewis. Lewis exiting turn number 4 in the green sector, looking for purple, yellow. Not going to get it. He's going to be 21.072 for his final lap. Holden Anderson right now sitting currently 6th at 21.227, and last lap a little bit better, 260. So first lap in for him is better. So that's gonna wrap up qualifying here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me a hot second as all this wants to work for me. There we go. We'll go into the results real quick. Brandon first, Jackson, Aiden, your top 3, pretty good racing. Heat racing lineup looks like this, ladies and gentlemen. Starting inside of row number 1 will be Brandon, and outside of him will be Aiden Lewis. Inside of row number 2 will be Chris Thibodeau, the son of Donnie Thibodeau, and outside of him. Sorry, Chris is the son, the dad is Donnie. I had all the Thibodeau family in the chat last night. It was actually hilarious. So there you go, starting 3 and 4 to Thibodeau's. Inside of row number 3 be Steven Metcalf and Eric on the outside of him. That's going to round out heat race number 1. 8 laps of distance here tonight for heat race number 1. So Brandon's been doing pretty well here as well. Sorry about the time. I gotta get rid of that. There we go. Brandon's been doing pretty well here in this league. A lot of top 3 finishes in the past couple weeks. Pretty interesting to see what he can do. Even for Steven Metcalf. Metcalf also pretty good. Keep your eyes peeled for Metcalf as he's towards the back of the field. Surprised. Maybe because that 1 week off kind of screwed him off just a little bit, but you know, it ain't gonna change nothing. He can work his way back up. Guaranteed everyone is gonna get their spot here tonight for the A main. So 6 cars, everyone goes straight to the A. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, in turn 3 and 4 this time by Brandon, Aiden, Chris Thibodeau, Donnie, your top 4. Brandon has control out of turn number 4. We are racing here at the USA Speedway.
Green, green, green.
Green flag out for Brandon right now. Aiden's sitting comfortable in P2. Chris Thibodeau sitting in P3. Metcalf wastes no time, jumps up to P4. Donnie Thibodeau loses a spot. Metcalf up 2 spots right now. Donnie almost contact with Metcalf. Contact with Christo. Chris Thibodeau over to back end of Brandon. Chris Thibodeau gonna go up to the top, lose a couple spots, maybe lose a spot here. Gets pinched down the back stretch, gonna hit the wall. Donnie gets a little bit closer. Brandon trying to take that number 1 spot away from Aiden. Aiden has control of the field right now in the 55 machine. Metcalf reeling in, Brandon as well. Metcalf in 707 moving. Coming to 5 laps to go. Eden is leading. Brandon right behind him, trying to get a little bit closer, but Metcalf seems to be gaining on your second place runner, Brandon. Everyone seems to be running the bottom side right now. Talking with Chris and Donnie a little bit earlier. Chris does not like this track, but if I was Chris, be running the bottom. That's the only place I'll be running right now. Track state's pretty tacky, at least towards the bottom of the racetrack. But Eric and Donnie about to go at it, and I believe Brandon's in the wall. Brandon into the wall down the back stretch. He's gonna pull off right there. So that's gonna put Chris Thibodeau in P3 right now. Metcalf second. Aiden still in the lead. 3 laps to go for Aiden Lewis. Coming to 2 to go this time by Stephen Metcalf. Sees Chris Thibodeau getting a little bit closer. Thibodeau in the 44 getting a little bit closer with the 2 laps to go. White flag waving for Aiden Lewis right now. White flag out. Aiden Lewis long gone in this one. I believe that's going to wrap up heat race number 1 as we go on to camera number 2 for heat race number 1 winner Aiden Lewis in the number 55 comes out of turn number 4. Checker flag waving. He is your winner here tonight for heat race number 1. Take a look at the results. Aiden Lewis comes in P1. Metcalf second. Chris Thibodeau third. Eric, Donnie, and Brandon round out the rest of the field. So heat race number 2 lines us up like this. Inside of row number 1 will be the 21 machine of Jackson Johnstone, and outside of him will be Austin Letzman, sorry. And inside of row number 2 will be Holden Anderson and Chris Edwards on outside of him, and inside of row number 3 will be Nick Letzman and Joseph Johnson. This heat race number 2. Another great field of cars. Definitely guys in the points run right here. Jackson, like I said, 9 points behind Riddle. Riddle not here tonight. Holden right there as well in the top 3. And you just saw Chris Thibodeau finish P3 in his heat race. So but hopefully everyone's having a good Thursday so far. Tomorrow's Friday, so I know everyone can't wait for the weekend. I definitely can't wait. Racing is upon us once again here in Western PA. We have been having some terrible weather for the past couple weeks, so no racing around here. And this week it's actually looking to be pretty good. It's looking like about 75 degrees. It's calling for rain now on my phone, but I'm not too sure what's going on, so we'll just have to keep our eyes on it, peeled, and pray to God that we can get a race in. But here we go, guys. Jackson Johnstone, pace field. Austin second, Holden third, and Chris Edwards in the 4th position. Nick 5th, Joseph in that 6th spot. Let's see who can come on top here for heat race number 2 here tonight at USA. We are green.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Green flag waving right now. Jackson holding off Austin in the 22 machine. Jackson's going to take control. Austin trying to get a little bit of ground here. Here comes Nick now. Nick looking to the peak to the inside of Holden Anderson. Holden trying to hold off that third position. Sorry. Good battle for P3. Nick rolling the bottom. That's where you want to be right now. Here comes Joseph Johnston. Johnston also on the move in the 05 machine. Holden getting a little bit closer to Austin there, and as you just saw there, just caught that little lip there. Now he's going to let Nick get a chance, and Nick feels the pressure from Joseph. Now Joseph in there, a 3-car battle, forcing it 3 wide on the bottom. Joseph still 3 wide. Coming out of turn number 4, Joseph slips up just a little bit, Nick right there to the inside of Holden. Now we got a battle for the lead. Austin and Jackson going at it real good. Austin falls back just by 2 car length. Holden has the pressure again from Nick. Nick all over the back end of Austin, and Nick gets a little bit of contact there with Joseph. That's going to put them both in the wall. Going to lose at least 3 to 4 or 5 car lengths on Holden now. Holden getting a little bit closer to Austin, as Austin trying to roll in Jackson Johnstone here with 3 laps to go. Nick and Joseph side by side for P4. Contact from Nick and Joseph. Joseph to the inside, looking for a slider here in a 3 and 4. He's going to come up towards the middle. Going to get it so far. 2 laps to go. Austin over the back end of the 21 of Jackson. Jackson holding him off right now. Austin's going straight to the middle. Going to get a nice run now down the backstretch in the 3 and 4. Jack playing some defensive games right now on Austin. White flag waving this time by for Jackson Johnstone. Johnstone still leading. Does Austin have anything left in for him? We're going to find out as we go down the backstretch. He's going to pull alongside of him down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Austin's right there. He's going to check up, go down low. He's going to peek to the inside of his nose, side by side. And not going to get him, give heat race number 2 to Jackson Johnstone. Jackson ends up winning heat race number 2. Austin 2nd, Holden 3rd, and Joseph in that 4th position. Nick and Chris Edwards rounding it out. Warm-up is upon us right now, guys, so we're going to do a little bit of a track prep before we get into our A main here tonight. So I'll be right back, and we'll enjoy some racing here tonight. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, we all know what time it is. It is time for tonight's starting lineup for 30 laps here tonight. 12 cars on the field here tonight, and let's start on outside of row number 6 will be Chris Edwards. On the inside of him will be Brandon. Outside of row number 5 be Nick Letzman and Donnie Thibodeau. On inside of him, and outside of row number 4 be Joseph Johnson and Eric. On the inside of him, outside of row number 3 be Holden Anderson and Chris Thibodeau. On outside of row number 2 be Austin Letzman and Stephen Metcalf. And your front row looks like this. Your heat race number 2 winner on a starting on outside of row number 1 will be John Stone. And heat race number 1 winner will be Aiden Lewis. Aiden Lewis starting the field here tonight for 30 laps. Can he defend Jackson off, or can he pull off a miracle here tonight and get himself a win here tonight at American Appalachian E-Sports League? We'll find out as we get ready to go green here pretty soon. 30 laps of distance. This is Jackson's server, so I'm not too sure if cautions are going to count or not, so we'll find out. But we'll go around one more time. Beautiful wrap there for Aiden Lewis. I love that red and white. But here we go, entering turns with 3 and 4 this time by. We are 1 to go for 30 laps. Can Aiden pull off the upset and win here tonight, or are we going to see somebody different win here tonight? We'll find out as we come to turn number 4. We are green for 30.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag waving for your A main here tonight already. Jackson sitting comfortable in P2. Good battles going on towards the back. Metcalf battling with Austin right now for P3. Metcalf gonna slip up just a little bit. Austin on the top. 3 wide for third right now. Here comes Joseph right now as well. Joseph working the bottom. No 5. Got the lip down the low. It's gonna come up into Metcalf a little bit. Not gonna get it. Jackson and Aiden going at it right now, side by side. Aiden Lewis to the top, Jackson down low. Jackson looking for a slider into 3 and 4. Aiden Lewis right back underneath of him. Crossover move, not going to get it. Give P1 to Jackson Johnson right now. Jackson holding the lead over Aiden Lewis. Aiden Lewis trying to gain him right back. Austin feels the pressure from Metcalf. Metcalf reeling in, but don't count out Joseph Johnson. Joseph Johnson also on a move in the 05 machine. He is currently one of your fastest cars on the track, as he's already up a couple spots here in tonight's main. Up 30 spots for him. Looking for more for sure. Aiden Lewis not losing any ground on Jackson right now. Like I said, track is pretty tacky, so it's going to be pretty racy. And contact there. Joseph and Austin contact side by side. That's going to let Metcalf get right back there to the outside of him. Now he's going to go right back down low, side by side for P3. Aiden Lewis looking for the lead once again. Kind of turn number 2, give it to Jackson. Aiden trying everything to hold him, trying to get around him once again. Aiden Lewis peeking inside. Not going to get it. Jackson defends him really well. Austin feels pressure from Metcalf. Metcalf reeling him in on the top of the racetrack right now. Joseph down low as well. Joseph's going to force a 3 wide coming out of turn number 2, side by side with Metcalf. Metcalf in a wall, contact with Joseph. Joseph saves it. He's going to come up more into Metcalf. Going to slide Metcalf a little bit. Still there. Joseph moves to the top of the racetrack now. It's going to in Austin. Coming out of turn number 4 right now. Good battle towards the whole field. Brandon's up to the top, almost top 5. He's currently sitting 7th, battling with Holden right now for 6th. He's going to take it side by side coming out of turn number 2. Holden into the wall. That's going to let him get around him cleanly. Nick's trying to get around Holden as well. Holden's going to fall back more spots. Brandon currently up 5 spots. Joseph up 4. So hard charger going off to Brandon right now as he's currently 6th. Joseph finally caught right back up to Austin. Austin somehow gaining some ground here on your leaders. Here comes a slider attempt from Metcalf. Joseph crosses underneath of him out of turn number 4. Give it to Joseph at the line. Joseph right back at him. Slider into 1 and 2. Metcalf down low. Joseph's going to pull away a little bit now as he's still currently P4. Metcalf still battling with him coming into turns 3 and 4. Austin got a little bit closer to Aiden there, but Aiden's a little bit back into the 21 of Jackson. Jackson still defending him really good. 10 laps in, 20 laps to go. Joseph getting back up to the top 4 once again. He's currently battling with Metcalf. That's actually letting them pull. That's actually letting your top 3 pull away just a little bit as they keep doing that, and also letting Brandon get a little bit closer. Metcalf throws a slider in 1 and 2. Good side-by-side action. Aiden Lewis all over the back end of 21 still. Here comes Austin. Slider in Austin, and oh no. Yellow. Aiden Lewis into the wall after contact there from Austin. Take a look at the replay here. Austin just slid in a little bit too hard, and Aiden just tried to save it. Just turned Carson and flying up to the right. Broke right there as he tagged the wall and couldn't really do nothing at that point. He's just ride along until he gets let's go, but currently that's how it's going to be for Aiden Lewis. Currently running P2, and it has to go to the tail end of the field after he gets a fast repair, and that's going to shake some things up right now, ladies and gentlemen. Currently showing Nick, or sorry, not Nick, Brandon in P2. Joseph must have went in for some fast repair or something as he's towards the end of the field now. So currently your hard charger is battling with Nick and Brandon. Brandon up 9 spots, Nick up about 7. But what to go this time by? $18 laps to go, coming to 17. I don't know if anybody's watching. Was caution laps counting when we saw that? Not too sure if they were. Let me know if they were in the chat. But here we go. Jackson, Brandon, Nick, and Eric, your top 4 now. We are getting ready to go back flag racing. Jackson off to a great start at a turn number 4. Jackson up, still holding off P1. Brandon on the move right now, sitting P2. Nick as well, he's up to P3. They're all right there. Holden Anderson trying to get back up there to the top 4 to get something rolling here for good points. Eric in that 4th position. Chris Thibodeau jumps up to 5th. Thibodeau into 44, moving up a little bit now. Joseph trying to get his run back up. He's currently 7th. Brandon over the back end of the 21. Slider here into 3 and 4. Jackson sees it. He's going to slide up big time. Jackson's going to pull right along him side by side. Brandon has lead so far at the line. Jackson looking for a slider. Comes up. Phil coming up. Brandon in the wall a little bit. Nick's right there. Brandon all over the back end of Jackson. Jackson holding him off pretty well out of turn number 4. Brandon trying to get around him the best he can. Eric and Chris Thibodeau going at it for a good spot right now for P4. We got another slider into turns 1 and 2. Brandon looking at number 2. Jackson right there pulls along with him, coming into turns 3 and 4. Slider from, gonna come up the track just a little bit, maintain his speed. 13 laps to go in tonight's A main. Brandon looking for another slider. Jackson pinches him off just a little bit. Nick involved. Nick trying everything to get around Brandon now. He's going to look a peek for a slider here into 3 and 4. Checked up. Try to hold the bottom maybe. He's going to pull alongside. Give Brandon P2 right now. Brandon trying to get a little bit closer now to your leader with 12 laps to go. Jackson slips up just a little bit. That's going to let Brandon catch up. This right there. 11 laps to go. Brandon over the back end, and yellow. Metcalf, I believe, brings out our yellow here tonight. Let's take a look. Right behind Chris Thibodeau. And can't really tell from that angle. Yeah, really can't tell from that angle. Let's see what really happened here. They're going to go into turns 1 and 2. Aiden Lewis, did he come up? Might have made some contact there, so maybe Aiden a little bit of contact there for Metcalf, so that might have not helped there on that end. But currently, Jackson, Brandon, Nick, and Eric, currently your top 4. Chris Thibodeau sitting 5th. Joseph to the back end of the field again. He's actually not here. So, Metcalf and Joseph gone, so we lost 2 drivers. So currently sitting with only 10 cars on the field. 1 to go this time by with 11 laps to go. Still under yellow. Watch the pace truck if we can real quick. See if the lights go out. And the pace truck lights are off. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Doubled back up, coming back to green with 11 laps. Entering turns 3 and 4 this time by, hopefully for the last time here tonight at USA. We are back under green. Jackson waited perfectly for a great start there. Everyone not ready for that. That's going to screw a little bit of people up towards that middle. Chris Thibodeau currently sitting fourth right now as Holden's on the outside of him. They're three wide towards the back right now. Aiden Lewis also trying to get right back up there. Brandon looking for the lead coming out of turn number 4, not going to get it. Jackson holding him off right now. Slider line maybe inactive here tonight. Aiden Lewis back up to 5th, side by side. 3 wide with Metcalf and Eric. Contact error. Aiden, Austin, they're all bouncing off each other right now. And Eric has crashed and possibly another yellow. No yellow yet. Brandon has P1 though over Jackson. Jackson takes it right back with 9 laps to go. So Eric currently sitting 11th after that incident. No yellow. Brandon's gonna battle with Jackson right now. Good battle for P1. 8 laps to go. Jackson and Brandon going at it pretty hard. Brandon's gonna come out of turn number 2, get a little bit closer to him down the backstretch into 3 and 4. He's gonna look for a slider, not gonna get pushed off by Jackson. Jackson slips up the track just a little bit, runs towards the middle. Chris Thibodeau in that 3rd position battling with Nick now. Chris Thibodeau trying to lock himself up there in points as well. He's currently sitting in the top 5. Brandon trying to get around Jackson. Jackson and Brandon going at it pretty good right now. Brandon to the top of the racetrack. Jackson in the middle. Slides up, rides it out just a little bit. Gonna pull away. Jackson pulls away. Slider line still in play here in the 1 and 2. The only cars I see on the top are Brandon and Nick right now, so you gotta think maybe you gotta start running that slider line middle to the top to slide up to catch that grip and maintain your pace, because right now it is working for 21 machine of Jackson Johnstone. Chris Thibodeau still right there trying to get around number 2 of Nick. Nick holding him off pretty well. 4 laps remaining here tonight. Nick gets up to the top of the racetrack tight. Nick's gonna let Chris Thibodeau pull in a little bit. Thibodeau makes a mistake as well, but he's still right there. Thibodeau down low to the top of the racetrack right now. He's gonna try a little bit something different. Jackson's pulling away a little bit further now from your leader. Chris Thibodeau looking for the slider in the 3 and 4. Give Chris Thibodeau P3 as they're right now coming out of turn number 4. Nick takes it right back down the front stretch. 3 laps to go. Nick's gonna come up, crossover move from Thibodeau. Thibodeau down low, side by side action out of turn number 2.
Yellow.
And yellow is out with 3 laps to go here tonight, and it's gonna be Stephen Metcalf. Metcalf brings out our yellow. Take a look here. Metcalf in the 707. Second one here tonight, I do believe. Holden Anderson right in front of him. We'll see what happens. Sends it down low. Caught that rut there. And I believe, yeah, this broke that front end. He ain't turning. Yeah, that's the thing. People got to watch that. That's going to be a big factor here in that tonight's race with 3 laps to go. Donnie somehow manages to get around that as well. Chris Edwards, a little bit of contact on the right side. That's about it. But 3 laps remaining. Jackson, Brandon, and Chris Thibodeau, your top 3. You're ready. One to go this time by. Single file restart. Nick takes P3. Thibodeau in that 4th position. Jackson has 3 laps to hold off Brandon. Nick needs something done here tonight. Anything is possible. Just need to get a good restart here on Jackson. We're going to come in and turn 3 and 4 this time by. Jackson holding us at a great pace right now. Coming in turns 3 and 4. We are racing once again here at the USA. Great start there for Jackson. He's going to take P1. Brandon's going to sit P2. Here comes Chris Thibodeau now to the inside of Nick. Nick's going to go up to the top. Chris Thibodeau running the middle. Aiden Lewis back in there in the mix. He's top 5. Aiden Lewis now going to try to get up there. Thibodeau slider coming out of turn number 3 and 4, looking for P3, but close to the line. Not having it yet. White flag waving for Jackson. Another slider from the two of Nick now. Here we go. Good battle. We'll stay on a battle for P3 to see who's going to take it. Chris Thibodeau down low into 3 and 4. Slides up. Gonna cut right back underneath of him, though. Nick's right there. Aiden Lewis as well. 3 wide for third, and give it to Nick. Nick at the line takes P3 over Chris Thibodeau. What a race that was, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a look at your results, and we'll bring in your top 3 here pretty soon. We'll take a look. Jackson Johnstone ends up winning here tonight. Brandon second, and Nick Letzman in that 3rd position here tonight. Chris Thibodeau, Aiden, Holden, Donnie, Chris, Steven, Austin, Eric, and Joseph, your top 12 here tonight. So what a great night. Like I said, a short field of cars, but you know what? You ain't going to complain. You get out of here pretty early here tonight, so what a good night here tonight at the American Appalachian E-Sports League. But we're going to bring in our top 3 here pretty quick. Let's see if we can get Nick in here for his interview. For most people that don't know and haven't watched the stream already, always go back 10 laps. 10, 11 laps go on TV2 here. Get rid of that for you. We'll do this real quick. So let's see if he's in there. Currently no one in the waiting room. All I see is Jackson in general. Currently waiting on Nick. You know what? Let's do this a little bit different here. Let's bring in our winner here tonight, Jackson Johnstone, the 21, the only car I see right now. Jackson, do you have a copy?
Sir.
Hey man, take us back during the whole A main, how you felt here tonight, and how you got it done here.
That was a really good race. I felt at the very first lap I was very aggressive on trying to get around Aiden because I just didn't want to. I know he's fast and I didn't want him to go away. And then Brandon and I were having a great race. I had to have been really good on the broadcast. That was such a good race. I mean, I felt like I had really good speed. The first 20 or so laps, I was just trying to play it easy, not to show him anything. But I had a lot of fun, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. I mean, you look pretty good out there, Jackson. I mean, you start second, you get around Aiden, and you and Aiden were going at it for good laps, and Brandon out of nowhere comes out of nowhere. He battles with you for a couple laps, and you know what? Maybe USA is your track. So congrats to you tonight. Before you take off, Jackson, anybody you want to thank?
I want to thank my wife for letting me play my little game, and that was a lot of fun. I wanted to thank All Motor Racing for everything they do for me, and then GSRA is our league on Wednesday, and I hope that everybody watching can join. That was fun. I thought that was a great race, really good race.
Oh yeah, 1%. I mean, with the car count, definitely can't complain. But you know what? Let's not talk about GSRA. You know, maybe last night was a little rough, but no, GSRA is a pretty good league, so I'm not gonna bash it. I think
I had a good time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what happened to you. All right, well, Jackson,
Sorry,
I know you're probably tired and all that, so.
Yes, sir. I'm tired. That was fun.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, Jackson, congrats to you, and I believe you are going to be taking over points here to after this week. So, congrats to you
I
as
had it
your
last week, but Butterball was in second, or not Butterball. What's that other guy that was here a while and he didn't show up?
Riddle.
I can't remember. Yeah, Riddle was second, but I only had him by 2 points and he didn't show up, so that's good. I'm going for the trophy, so
Oh yeah,
let's see what we
100%.
can do.
Well, Jackson, congrats to you, and thank you for coming out here tonight. And we'll see you again on Tuesday, or not? Yeah,
See you then.
Tuesday. Tuesday. Yeah,
Yes,
Tuesday.
sir.
All right, Jackson. We'll see you later. All right. Before we bring in somebody real quick, let's see if this is Nick down here.
I
Nick.
don't know what to.
Hey, Nick. Is this Nick?
Yes, this is Nick. What's
Okay,
up, buddy?
awesome. All right, man. Hey, take us back during those last 10 laps there with Chris Thibodeau. You and him are going at it pretty well, or pretty good there. Definitely some side-by-side action, and somehow you managed to get a run out of turn number 4. Take us back to how you got that done here tonight.
Man, I don't know. That caution really ruined me. I was, I wasn't doing too good towards the last 10 of the laps. I couldn't really keep my line well, and he had a good run after that caution came out. He was just all over me, and we're throwing sliders back and forth. I can tell you what, I'm sweating. He was doing a heck of a job, not getting into me. I really appreciate all the clean racing we did there.
Oh yeah, 100%, Nick. I mean, the heat race kind of didn't go your way, but maybe the A main definitely helps out. Definitely, I think this is what your first time in a podium in this league.
This is my first podium in this league. Yes.
Well, all I can say, Nick, congrats to you. Definitely a big podium spot for you. Maybe more in the future, maybe in next week as well. So you never know, Nick. But overall, congrats to you on finishing top 3 here tonight before you take off, Nick. Anybody on the car you want to thank?
Oh yeah, I got to thank Brandon Butterball, man, and all of Butterbean Racing. Of course, we got to talk about Butterbean Tire Dove. I mean, that perfect, spot on, man. And I got to thank High Voltage for allowing me to join their team and get me set up with racing because I didn't race iRacing for a while, and they just brought me in like family, and we've been winning races left and right. I mean, it's not an open setup race, but still amazing team, amazing setups. And I got to shout out to my cousin Austin. He had a rough race today, but he's one bad fast racer, and he's usually up front, and I feel bad for him, but we'll regroup as a whole team, and we'll be back out here.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, Nick, congrats to you, and we'll see you again next week.
Yep, you too, buddy. Thank you.
All right, let's bring in our second place runner, Brandon, real quick. Brandon, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Hey man, congrats to you on a second place run here tonight. Another podium spots here in the league. Uh, Definitely one spot short of getting that win. That caution towards the end probably didn't help. Take us back to what you could have possibly done a little bit different to get around Jackson here with the last few laps.
Yeah, I smoked the wall in 3 and 4. I don't remember when it was, but I smoked the wall a little bit, and it didn't really feel the best after that. So I definitely had a little front end damage. So definitely not smoking the wall trying to slide Jackson definitely would have helped out a ton. But yeah, other than that, that's really about it. Just maybe I maybe should have ran slider 1 and 2 a lot sooner, maybe about 22 laps in instead of waiting until the last few laps to start running that line. But other than that, I feel like the damage kind of just held me back a little bit from us just doling it out till the end, really.
Oh yeah, 100%, Brandon. Now take us back during heat race number 1. You were up there with Aiden Lewis, and out of nowhere, you go straight to the back to the field and pull in. What happened there in heat 1?
Dude, I spilt my water on my desk. And the wheel was still connected, but I have an R5, and I don't know if you know, like there's 3 plugins. So one's for the throttle, and the other one's for the wheel. And the throttle one came out, and yeah, that was really it from there after that.
Oh man.
I got everything cleaned up pretty quick and got it back for the feature, I guess.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, it definitely paid your way. You worked your way up to second, so you got yourself 9 spots here tonight. So definitely a hard charger by you. So congrats to you, Brandon. Before you take off, anybody on the car you want to thank?
Oh yeah, first off, I gotta thank Kevin for the amazing wrap. He's done my last few wraps, and they always look great. I gotta thank Austin and Nick for running the league again tonight. Austin had a rough week or a rough night, but Nick got her on the podium, so that's pretty awesome to see that. I thank High Voltage Sim Sports and Twisted Speed for all the setups, and you guys for putting on the great league. Really, it's awesome. You guys about filled my whole week up with leagues, so it's awesome, and you do a great job broadcasting. So I can't thank you guys enough. And Jackson too for the great race. That dude always a great race with that dude.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, Brandon, like I said, congrats again on the second place run, and you know what? Maybe next week he can possibly pull away a victory as wherever track we head to. I believe it's Oswego, so I'm not too sure if Oswego is your favorite track or not.
Yeah, I like it. I like 3 and 4 when you can get up on the wall and beat that cushion. But if you go a little too deep, you grab that wall,
Oh
you're leaving
yeah,
the
oh
ballpark.
yeah,
So,
oh yeah. That's gonna
but
be
yeah,
interesting.
no, I like Oswego for sure.
All right, man. Well, maybe next week will be your week. So once again, congrats on finishing second here tonight, and we'll see you again next week.
I appreciate it, brother. Have a good night.
You too. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's going to wrap up here tonight at American Appalachian E-Sports Racing League. Can't thank the guys for letting me come in here tonight. Current plan is to stream again next week. Not too sure if that's the plan. Most people don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on with the admins. With one of the admins, he's currently dealing with a life emergency or something like that, something that you don't want to deal with. It involves money, so hopefully he gets all that settled in and back all straight together. And you know what? Maybe you will see me next Thursday. But overall, guys, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see everyone once again next week. But I'll be back again live for the Rush Dirt Car Series Pro Late Models Open. Big night for that, so can't wait for that as well. And we'll be back again Tuesday, Wednesday as well for Apex Racing League and GSRA. So I'll see everyone else later and have a great night. Enjoy your weekend.